and staying at home only. Don't go out because outside the climate is not at all good. Now, first lesson we have completed in English. Now we are going to start our second lesson. What is rain, children? Small drops of water. Small drops of water falls from the sky. The same about the rain, same topic about the rain we are going to see in our lesson number 2. Let us see the textbook page number 13. Children, this is our lesson number 2, second lesson, and our lesson name is It's Raining. It's raining. See the picture here. One girl and one boy playing with their umbrellas, and here raining. No, see here, these all rain drops. Next, here starter kit. See, match the words with the pictures. First one, hailing, raining, snowing. First one, hailing means what, children? Big pieces of ice falls from the sky. That we call hailing. Where is hailing? Yes, it is third one. Next, raining. See here the second picture. Some clouds are there, no? From that clouds, water is coming down through the clouds. So it is called raining. Now, third one, snowing. See here, snow. Snow is falling from the sky. It is icy place, and here snow is falling down. So it is snowing. Hailing, raining, snowing. Okay. Now let us see our lesson. In our lesson, first we have drip, drop. Drip, drop. Drip, drop falls the rain. What he is telling? How the rain sounds. Drip, drop. Drip, drop. Drip, drop falls the rain. Like that he is describing the raining sound. Now, it wets the land. After falling the water from the sky, after falling the raindrops to the ground, what it will happen? Yes, the land full will get wet. It wets the land. It makes puddles on the ground. Next, what will happen? It makes the puddles on the ground. Puddles means what, children? Small pools of water. Puddles means small pools of water. Small water drops will fall on the ground, no? Like small pools it will become. Yes, that small pools we call puddle. It makes puddles on the ground. Now turn page number 14. Do you know how water gets up to the sky? Do you know how this water comes back to the earth as rain? Do you know, children, how this water goes up and how this water comes back to the earth as rain? Yes, let us see these 2 points. Let's know all about this. The sun is very hot. It warms the earth. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. How the sun will be, children? The sun will be very hot. Have you ever saw a sun? Yes, early in the morning every day we are seeing. Whenever sun is very hot, we feel very thirsty and very hot also. It warms the earth. What sun does? Yes. What sun does? Sun warms the earth. The heat of the sun, when it is so sunny, the heat of the sun will fall on the water, and water will change as water vapor. Sun changes water into water vapor. Water means what is vapor? Let us see the meaning of vapor. Vapor means very small drops of water in the air. Means the water is there in the lakes and ponds. Yes, that water gets evaporated, means it gets in the air. That will become as water vapor. There is always water vapor in the air. Yes, the air around us is there, no? In that every time it will be water vapor. We can't see it, but we cannot see it. We can see it only when it changes back into water drops. When we can see it, when this water vapor changes into water drops, no? That time only we can see it. The following examples will make this clear to you. Yes, here giving two examples. With that examples, you can get a clear idea of water vapor. The air we breathe out is warm. The air we breathe out is warm. Means if you leave some air from your nose, breathe out. Now check this. Check that one. How the air is. It's warm. Yes. Put your hand near your nose and just breathe out. Then you can feel the warm air. There is water vapor in it. What is there? Yes, there is water vapor in it. The water vapor in our breath hits the cold air outside. The water vapor in our breath hits the cold air outside. Means the water vapor in our breath, when you breathe out, the air outside is there, no? That hits the cold air. Means when you put your hand near your nose, this water vapor hits the air and it makes you feel like cold. Okay children, it changes into little drops of water. Later what will happen? It changes into little drops of water. When you breathe out, after that, if you watch your hand like that, small drops of water you can find in your hand. Yes, we can see these drops if the day is quite cold. When it is too cold, no? That time we can see them clearly. They look like a little cloud coming out of our mouth. Not only from our nose, from our mouth also we can see. When it is so cold, no? That time if you blow out your air from your mouth, then you can see some gas like or some white color. You can find, no? The same thing is called water vapor. What is that? Water vapor. Shall I give you one more example of this? You go near one mirror when it is a cold day. When you go near a mirror and just blow the air on the mirror. Then you can find some blurriness. On the mirror. That is called water vapor. We can write alphabets also on that. Okay, just try it. Let us see the second example. When we heat water in kettle, the water changes into steam. When we heat water in a kettle, the water changes into steam. Suppose when your mother is making some tea in the spout, you go near it and just watch. Your mother pour some water in the kettle and she puts on a stove. Then what will happen? The steam gushes out of the spout. What will happen? The steam gushes means that water vapor will come out from the spout, from that kettle. It hits the cold air outside. It goes in the air. It changes the little drops of water. It changes into little drops of water. We can see these drops dancing near the spout like an angry cloud. We can see these water drops dancing near the spout like a angry cloud, like a small clouds it will start dancing. Next, let us see the next one. When the water vapor meets the cold air, it turns into little drops of water. We can see these little drops floating in the sky as clouds. We can see, no, when before raining, when it is going to rain, before the rain, we can see the clouds passing in the sky. Black clouds, very fastly they will pass, no? Yes, that shows floating, that shows the little drops floating in the sky as clouds. Sometimes these floating drops of water pass through very cold regions. Very cold means like icy regions. No, generally before raining, how our atmosphere will change? Very cold it is, no? Normal, then it is very cold. Then they get together and become bigger. Small drops, clouds will, yes, come closer and they will become bigger clouds. When they are quite big and heavy, when they will become very big and heavy, no, the air can't hold them. Yes, it is very heavy, air cannot hold it. Like you only, you are small children, if we give so much weight to you, you can't hold, no? Like the same, air also can't hold big clouds. Then they begin to fall down to the earth as rain. Then the clouds, they will become as raindrops. Then it comes on the earth as rain. Okay children, sometimes it is so cold up there that all the little drops in a cloud get frozen. Sometimes it is very cool, like freeze. Then what will happen? Very frozen, no? Then they fall to the earth as hail or snow. They fall as, not as rain, they fall as hail or snow. In the starting I told you, no, hail means big balls like ice, ice like a ball, like balls, it starts raining. Like small freezy ice will be, no, small, just small pieces of ice like snow. It starts falling. Okay children, rain is three types. One is rain, hail and snow. Now let us see this picture. Here we have one picture. In this picture we have some trees, some clouds, sun and sunlight, snow, rain, water vapor and clouds. Let us see. First, what is happening? Here sun came. Sun is giving sunlight. Sunlight is directly going on the, yes, lakes and ponds, on the lakes and ponds water. Then what it is happening? What it is happening? See, here sunlight is falling on this lake and this water is becoming like water vapor and going up and making as small clouds and forming as small clouds. Afterwards some air coming. When it is air coming, these small clouds are coming together, and they are becoming big clouds. They are becoming as big clouds. And these big clouds, when it is so cool, it can't, air can't hold this much big cloud, no? So what it will do? What it did? It started raining. It started raining as rain on the earth. When it is so cool, then it is falling like in the snowy area as snow. It is rain like water drops. It is snowing like small balls. Okay children, this is rain. Thus we see that when it rains, hails or snows, the sky in fact returns to the earth the same water it had taken up as water vapor. What is going on? Which water it has taken from the earth, again as rain or snow, it is falling down on the earth. Means what? The same water going up as water vapor and falling down as rain. This chain process, like this earth water going up and coming back, this cycle we call water cycle. What we call it is water cycle. Okay children, yes, let us revise this lesson one more time. Okay, here we have only 2 points. One is water vapor and another one is how the rain is formed. Okay, last one is water cycle. Water vapor we can't see. We can see them as water drops. Next one, two examples of it, and here how the water cycle is formed. Revise the lesson from your textbook twice, and it is very easy for you to understand. Generally, we can observe this in our daily life. When it is raining, we can understand what is going on. When it is thundering, how it is thundering, we can understand. Okay children? Okay, stay home, stay healthy.